Hello, Phelps friends. This is our Foundations, also known as Phonics lesson. We're going to do our first lesson of the week. We are going to be learning two new letters this week, the letters C and O. I'm going to teach you these two letters, and then we're going to practice all our other letter keyword sounds. So starting with the letter C. This is the capital C, and this is the lowercase c. They look really similar, don't they? The only difference really is their size. So our letter name is C. The keyword is cat, and then our sound is k. So it goes C, cat, k. Your turn. C, cat, k. All right, my turn. C, cat, k. Your turn. C, cat, k. Now I want you to say it like a cat. All right, we'll do it together. C, cat, k. I don't know why cats always have a high-pitched voice in my head. Cats have a high-pitched voice and dogs have a low-pitched voice. So now we're going to say it like a dog. C, cat, k. I don't know. All right, so C, cat, k. C, cat, k. The next one is the letter O. So again, these look very similar. The capital O and the lowercase o look almost exactly the same, just a size difference. The letter name is O. The keyword is octopus, and the sound is ah. So it goes O, octopus, ah. Your turn. O, octopus, ah. Again, O, octopus, ah. Your turn. O, octopus, ah. Let's do it like an octopus. I'm in the sea. I'm in the ocean, and I can talk apparently. Oh, octopus, ah. You're supposed to do that with me, so let's do it together. Oh, octopus, ah. Maybe I'll just wave around like an octopus. And now I'll do it like a shark. Together. Oh, octopus, oh. That did not sound like an ah, but it sounded like a shark. Maybe, maybe not. Whatever, I get crazy talking to a camera all day long. All right, we'll do it one more time, just normal. Oh, octopus, ah. Okay. We're going to go through all of our letters that we've done together, and then we're going to end with that O and that C, and then we're going to do our vowel extensions. So, F, fun. Remember, this means you're listening. This means you're repeating. When you're watching a video, if you want to say it with me, you can, but if we're in class, would you say it with my hand up? No, because that way everybody would be able to hear my voice first, and then you would all get a chance. All right. T, top. B, bat, b. M, man, mm. N, nut, mm. S, snake, S, snake. Act like a snake. Make sure you wiggle. Wiggle like a snake. Oops, see, wrong one. I, itch, I. Act like a monkey. Let's do that one more time. I want to practice this one 2 times because it's called a vowel, and these are very important letters. So we're going to practice it one more time. I, itch, I. Your turn. All right. Next one. This is also called a vowel, and it's an important letter. It goes U, up, Your turn. U, up, Let's do it together. U, up, I said, let's do it together. And then I showed you don't do it. So I'm very confusing. I'm sorry, you guys. Just do it. U, up, All right. Back to those new ones. Do you remember? Tell me. O, octopus, ah. Let's do it together. O, octopus, ah. Again. O, octopus, ah. O, octopus, ah. That's like an octopus. But with just 2 arms instead of 8. And then C, cat, k. C, cat, k. Again. C, cat. C, cat, k. Your turn. C, cat, k. And then act like a kitty cat. All right, we're going to do our vowel extensions. I am on my knees, you guys, so that's why I'm all awkward like. Well, I'm awkward like for a lot of other reasons, but in my movement. All right, we're going to do letter I, O, and U. These are called vowels. These are important letters. Every word that we ever say and we ever write has a letter in it called a vowel. We'll get more to that later in kindergarten. Just wanted to tell you because I know it's in one of our songs in our Florida virtual school. All right, we're going to say the letter name, extend its sound, and then, or extend its word, and then say its sound. So we would go I, itch, it. All right, let's do it together. I, itch, it. Again. I, itch, it. Awesome. We're going to go to the U because we've done that one before. So I'm going to practice it before we do this one together. So U, up, again. U, up, one more time. U, up, and then we have our new one. I put it over. I'm covering some letters, but I wanted to end at the octopus, and I did not want to reprint this just for a picture of an octopus, so we're going to deal with it. It goes O, octopus, aw. It's a little trickier because octopus has octopus, 3 syllables in it, and itch only has 1 syllable, and up only has 1 syllable. So this is a longer word, so we're going to have to fight to fit it in. O, octopus, aw. Again, O, octopus, aw. And I'm going to move on. I'm going to stand up because it hurts to be on my knees that long. I'm an old lady. We're going to move on to our writing. So if you have your writing lines with you and your marker, awesome. If you don't have it with you, you can pause it and go get it. Or you can just write on a regular piece of paper and pretend the lines are there, or you can have a grown-up help you write the lines on. The letter C is so important, you guys. This letter is one of the most important letters to write because it's the start of a lot of the letters that we will be writing. So the letter C, it's a plain line letter. Ooh, point to the plain line. Okay, point to the grass line. Ooh, point to the sky line. And point to the worm line. There's Herman the worm just making his way. It's kind of like in real life. Here we have the clouds all the way up in the top of the sky, and then, oh, the planes are flying in real low. Maybe it's a local flight. And then the grass is growing on the ground, and then Herman the worm chomping around in the dirt. All right, so the letter C. It's a plain line letter. I'm going to start at the plain line, curve to the grass line. Pretty easy peasy, right? Ha-ha, you might think so, but I promise you, I'm going to tell our class 473 times, start at the plain line, because I know a lot of kindergartners like to start at the bottom. We're going to break that habit. We're going to make sure you're going to start at the plain line. So grown-ups, if you are watching your child make the letter C or the letter O and they start down at the bottom, please correct them, because it's something that's very hard to, it's very ingrained in their brain at this point for some of them. And we really want to change that, because all of these letters that start with that C, it's going to be so much easier on our hands and our brains, and just especially our hands, if we can start it in the right place. All right, Skywriter's up. You're doing it with me, with your Skywriter, or you're doing it on the board. Let's just do it with our Skywriters first. Skywriter's up. We are going to start at the plain line, curve to the grass line. I did it backwards. Start at the plain line, curve to the grass line. Yes, I hope that one wasn't backwards. Again, start at the plain line, curve to the grass line. It's really hard to do this in my small little camera area. All right, let's do it on the writing. Skywrite with me or do it on your board. Start at the plain line, curve to the grass line. One more time. Start at the plain line, curve to the grass line. If you don't have paper, special paper, look how easy. I don't even need the special lines. I'm just really practicing starting that letter C at the top. All right, I'm gonna have to shove real hard in my closet door to erase this C, but we're gonna move on to the letter O. And the letter O is also a plain line letter, but it has that magic C inside of it. You'll see in a second. You might notice some of the letters on our papers that you see around the letters in the alphabet that have a secret C in them. All right, letter O, also a plain line letter. So you're gonna start at the plain line and we're going to make a C, close it up, and that's it. Once you get that C down, a lot of the other letters come easily after that. So if you wanna get your Skywriter up, we are going to make a C and close it up. Now I'm just very confused on my skywriting because my video shows something. Ask your grown-up. It's so much easier in real life, you guys. All right, let's just do it on this. This is why I'm not doing skywriting as much because I'm really struggling. I even wrote a note on my wall which way to do it, and I'm losing it. I just want to be back in the classroom with you guys. All right, Mrs. Phelps, stop telling all personal things. Okay, I'm going to start at the plane line, make a C, close it up. Again, let's do it. At the plane line, start at the plane line, make a C, close it up. What letter was that? You should have told me. What letter is it? O. What's the word for O? Octopus. And what's the sound? Ah. So it goes O, octopus, ah. All right, so that's the letter C and the letter O. Make sure you are always starting at the top. If you write an O and it looks like this, I can tell you started at the bottom because I can see you. Maybe you can't see it so well up there, but I can see where you started. I can tell. So make sure, always starting at the top. All right, my dear friends, I hope that was helpful. I miss you so much. Have a wonderful day.